Welcome to a review of the hotel called Triton Beach Hotel and Spa, which is located in Maafushi in the Maldives. This footage that you see now shows you what the walk is like from when you first arrive to the hotel. You may have seen that I pointed in the video. That's where we disembarked. That's where the speedboat parked up, and we were greeted by members of staff from the hotel. One who brought our luggage and another one who was our guide and who directed us towards the hotel. Now, I sped up the footage of the walk, but it typically takes less than 5 minutes. Anyway, now you see the outside of the hotel. Since you will be walking on sand for the majority of time that you are there, it is important that you clean your footwear. And once you have wet your footwear, you can then simply wipe it off on the carpet like I'm doing in this video. Now that my shoes are clean, let's actually walk inside the hotel. On the left hand side you have reception. If you walk straight through, you will notice that there is a table football for you to enjoy. There is also a pool. Now there are opening times for this, and you can find these at reception. You also have lounges which you can relax on. Now here is where they serve breakfast, lunch and dinner, and I'll show you what breakfast is like. And down straight ahead they also have a snooker table as well. Now let's actually walk towards my room. I stayed in room 102. With any room that you stay in, after you put the key card against the sensor, wait a second or two and then you can open the door. Now that you know that, let's review the room. So now let's actually review the room. I stayed in a single room with a double bed. Now this will give you an idea of what you can expect if you decide to stay in a room with a double bed. But even if you stay in a twin room or a single room with a single bed, it's very similar. You have a wardrobe / closet with a safe. You will also have a thick duvet, which you'll see when you first arrive. And on your bed you'll have a thin duvet. I simply switched it around because my preference is a thicker duvet. You have plenty of space in the room for all your clothes. I've laid them out in some in the wardrobe and some in this stool / table. Now on this table over here you have more space, and one such item you have is a kettle. So for those of you who like teas and coffees, you got a kettle. Feel free to make your tea and coffee. They'll give you free sachets as well. Now into the bathroom. It's important to note that this tap water is not drinkable. They will provide you with a glass bottle of water. Anyway, you have a hairdryer, you have face towels, you got a spare toilet roll, you have the active toilet roll, the toilets, you have a douche, and above the toilet you have the towels. Now it's time to show you the shower, because the shower is very nice here. Now this bottom lever, the handle, the big handle that operates this shower. Now if you leave that one switched on and then you operate the smaller handle, smaller lever, this operates the waterfall shower, and that's very refreshing, especially a cold one. Now these two little bottles you see over here, as well as this small sachet of soap, they give you free as complimentaries. This, however, this Garnier Men, I purchased from a local shop. Now though, it's time to go back to the actual room itself. Let's focus on the bed, as that's the main thing in my opinion. The bed is very comfortable. I had an enjoyable night's sleep for the 6 nights that I slept here. Very good night's sleep. And now it's time to show you the plug sockets. Now it is 3-pin, so unless you come from a country where it's 2-pin, you do not need to bring a travel adapter. Now these switches, the second switch on the left hand side that I'm pointing to, that operates the ceiling fan. The remote that looks like that also operates the ceiling fan. It says it on top. And then the one on the left operates the air conditioning. I personally like my room quite cold, which is my preference. This is a desk, and as you can see, I turned it into quite a mess, to say the least. You can see at the top there as well the coffee sachets. In the fridge, I've got some foreign Fanta. You can't go wrong with foreign Fanta. I do recommend you try it if you do decide to come. On the other bedside table, you have the telephone in which you can call reception. Now, the service and response at this hotel is very good. They're quick to respond, they're quick to help, and they're very polite as well. Now, here is the balcony. As you can see it's currently red, and to make it green, to open it, you push up and it's gone green. Then to lock it, you bring it together and you push down. So if you're confused about how that works, now you know. Anyway, let's go outside and show you what the view looks like. As you can see, it's nothing special, but if you want to come out here, have a cup of tea or a nice cold glass of Fanta, you can. It'll be very nice and very relaxing. Now though, it's time to show you breakfast, and you can get an idea of what that's like. So this will give you an idea of what you can expect from breakfast. Now they do have a variety. So for example, instead of being watermelons and apples, it could be watermelons and oranges. They do change stuff every single day. You could have scrambled egg one day. You could have beef bacon one day. Even French toast. Now, are there any downsides? The toaster is confusing in regards to how to work it, but a member of staff can help you. And the food can be cold sometimes, but you can ask them to reheat it for you. But in regards to taste, I found the breakfast to be quite nice, to be quite tasty. The variety is good because that way you're not getting bored of having the same thing every single day. And the staff that work there, they're very nice and very helpful. So hopefully this has given you an idea of what you can expect if you do decide to stay at Triton. The main question you may be asking yourself is, would I recommend somebody to stay here? And the answer is yes. Some very quick positives is the room is very nice, the air conditioning and ceiling fan. When you put that on, it's so refreshing. The shower, very nice, especially in the hot, humid weather of the Maldives. And the staff are very kind and very polite, and they make you feel welcome, and they're more than happy to help. So overall, I would give this hotel an 8 out of 10. Thank you for watching. If you have found this useful, please leave a like and also consider subscribing. Feel free to comment any questions down below you may have, and I'll try my best to answer it. And thank you for watching.